All right. Hey, team. So it is not Thursday. It is Monday. It is January 4th. And this is our kickoff to 2016. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we've been in 2016 for weeks. Like, I feel like I've been waiting for this phone call. This year it must be flying by already. It's only the 4th. So I'm excited. This is not an official call. There is no training. There is no leaderboard. There is no announcements. There's nothing fun like that. Well, there's announcements, but this is our call to kick off to 2016. I almost said 2014, about 2 years behind us. I am super pumped for this year. The team, you guys are on fire. We have added 8 coaches. Well, that was good. That would be my husband playing Spotify upstairs. I feel like that just really added to the phone call. Like, that was our momentum music. So thank you, Bill. Okay. Anyways, we have added 8 new coaches in 4 days. We are on fire. We are 20 coaches away from hitting 300, which is a huge building block step number thing with Beachbody. Forgive me. I have been on call since 9 a.m. this morning, so I am like beyond exhausted right now. So my language may not make sense, but I am pumped. I am super excited. So let's kick things off with a couple announcements. One, I don't know if you guys saw my post. Beachbody just released the 2017 Success Club trip. I don't know about you, but a free trip to the Dominican Republic at Punta Cana Hard Rock Cafe, all exclusive resort, sounds like a hell of a vacation to me. I went to Cancun this year, paid for by Beachbody. I'm going on a cruise in March to Jamaica and Haiti, paid by Beachbody. I'm going to the Dominican Republic, paid by Beachbody. So the dates are, there's going to be 2 waves this year. So what I would like to do is, for those that are wanting to go, maybe we can kind of all chat and try to figure out a date that a lot of us are going on at the same time. That way, at least some of us are together. If not, no big deal. So anyways, March 23rd through the 27th, and then April 23rd through the 27th, and then April 23rd, 7th through the 1st. Dear God. So the 23rd through the 27th of April, and then the 27th through the 1st. So April, May. And this was 2017. I know some of you are like, that's a really long way away. I can't even think about it. So let's talk about a couple things with the Success Club trip. One, registration kicks off for you guys on the 19th at 9 a.m. If you guys have been around for a while, these sell out. There will be a wait list. But with having 2 trips this year, hopefully chances are that everybody can make it. There is a $300 deposit, is non-refundable. The rest of it, you can get it paid by Beachbody. So the rest of it costs $1,200. It's broken down into 4 different payments. But your points, your Success Club points, go towards the trip. So for example, this month is double resort dollars. So if you lock in Success Club 5, so for Lindsay and Stephanie, who I believe are the ones that have locked in Success Club so far, I think there's someone else and I just can't remember off the top of my head. For example, Lindsay Sessions has 6 points. So that's $60 times 2. She already has $120 towards this trip if she decides to go. So if you get 20 Success Club points this month, that's $400 towards your trip. So if you get Success Club all year long, you can easily get your trip paid for. So I put all the information in the team page. I'm excited. It's another stamp in my passport. I've never gone before. And if I don't have to pay for it, heck yeah, sign me up. And you can definitely make it happen. So like this year on the cruise, I'm going for free. I get $600 to spend on excursions because I got Success Club all year. So make this a goal. This is a huge goal to go after, and you can absolutely do it. So that is like no better way to kick off 2016, in my opinion, of knowing where we're going. So I am excited. Second thing is, today started our coach internship. It's a brand new one. Thank you for everybody that's participating already. You guys are kicking butt and taking names. I love it. Who is at the gym working out? Danielle Bardsley, you are a champ. I love it. I'm losing my voice. It's a good thing I'm not the one that's talking all night long. Second thing is 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, 3-day refresh, all 140 this month, and then Hammer and Chisel is 160. I did the first workout today, and holy, cover your ears, Kinley. It was intense. Like, my legs were shaking. I was cursing Autumn out, which is nothing new. It's like any other day of the week. It is amazing, and it'll kick your butt. So if you haven't tried it out, definitely try it out. So that is what I got. So you're probably like, Ashley, what is the point of this call if we're having a call on Thursday? we are kicking this year off. We are making 2016 a year to remember. I don't know if you guys watched the video that I posted in the team page. I might have missed it because the team page is like moving like none other right now, which is an amazing thing. But I posted a video of how 2015 was a great year. 2015 was a really good year. We had new diamonds. We had coaches quit their job. We had coaches hit goals. We had coaches go part-time from full-time at their jobs, or full-time to part-time. Part-time to full-time. That sounded right the first time. It was a great year. But I want to do bigger this year. And I don't think I'm alone. I think we all want to do bigger this year. I think we want to put Team Fire to Get Fit on the map. We want to change lives. We are motivated to do more. And hell yes, we are maxed out on a call for the first time in forever. That is how you start a year, people. So as a team, we have to decide where we want to go this year. We have to decide where we want to take this. I think somebody said, let's have like 350 coaches. We can do bigger than that. That's a lot of lives we can change. So we have to decide together what goals we're going after, and we have to work together as a team. So tonight, it's going to kind of be like an open discussion, but I'm going to have a couple coaches talk first, and I've talked to them before, and some of them I may call upon and they don't even know. So if you're sitting there with your palms sweating, surprise, don't you dare get off this phone call. So I'll come back to Stephanie because Stephanie seems like, Stephanie, are you good? Or you want me to come back?
You can come back because when Sean gets out of the shower, he's going to take her.
Okay, I'll come back to you. So I'm going to start with Lindsay Sessions then. Lindsay Sessions is going to kick off the call with some motivation and talking about adding and inviting and just doing it. So Lindsay Sessions, you want to take it away for me? Save my voice a little. Do you need me to unmute you? Yeah. Let me find you. There we go. All right, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Happy 2016. I don't have that much to say, but actually asked me to talk about inviting and all that. And I'm not sure if everyone is in the 100 invite group, 100 business invites. If not, you should be added. It's a couple days late, but it doesn't really matter. Inviting is one of those things that everyone is like, better not. I've been doing this for like a year now, and I think it was Sunday, I was like working on Beachbody like for maybe like 3 hours in the morning, which is like a lot for me. I don't normally sit down and do that, but you know, I like scheduled my posts and I wrote out my posts and I did all that, and then I'm like, okay, like I'm done. And then I get this little pop-up that says like someone posted in the 100 invite group. I'm like, damn it, that was not me. I did not invite anybody. So having that reminder, especially at the beginning of the year, is really nice because you kind of get in the habit. Like now I'm like, okay, like day 3, need to invite everyone. So it's good to be in that habit. But on the topic of inviting, and I sometimes fall into this too, especially with this group going on, kind of like whatever, I'll just message like anyone, like I'm just going to like throw it out there and what happens. And so I never really do that. I try to build relationships with everybody, but sending a message to someone saying like, hey, like we've been Facebook friends forever. I haven't talked to you yet. Like, I just want to say, hey, like it's nice to talk with you. And so that's not really an invite, but you're probably not going to invite that person if you've never spoken with them. So just being confident enough to say like, hey, like, how's it going? What's going on with your life? If it's someone you went to high school with, say like, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Like, it looks like you're married. What's going on? Like, how did you guys meet? People love to talk about themselves. When I invite people to business, they don't always respond. But when I'm like, oh my God, your kid is so cute. What's their name? They always respond. So starting conversations with people in really authentic ways helps. And I know that it's hard to keep track of those. So find the way that works best for you. But you just got to keep doing it. I hate to say that. There's no real like magic secret. None of us are top 10 coaches that have full staffs under us and like thousands of dollars monthly to advertise our business on Facebook that I'm aware of. So people aren't probably going to come knocking on your door maybe 5 times a month. Like that's probably not going to happen. So if you want to be meeting successful, but it's not going to happen by inviting no one, even if your posts are the shit. And it doesn't matter if you invite 2 people or even 3 people, because all 3 people are probably not going to sign up. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen, but you can't put all your eggs in those baskets. So just be sure to keep inviting and have really authentic conversations. and talking about them. It's not about you. It's not about your successful point. It's not about you like locking in your goals. It's about like how you can actually help them. So you can see where the conversation's going. Like I was talking to someone today who I was going to invite to my challenge group, and she was like, my husband recently got laid off. And, you know, like that's like a great time to invite to coaching. Like, you know, I'm so sorry to hear that. Like I have totally been there where it's like, holy shit, don't know how I'm going to do this. Don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. And this opportunity came into my life and I want to share it with you. And that's something that has helped me become better at inviting is I love Beachbody. I love being here on Monday night talking with all of you. I love my team. I love all of that. And I don't feel like I need to be like ashamed about it. Like if I invite someone, like it's a really special thing to me. I'm not like trying to scam you or take your $140. Like I really want to bring this blessing to your life that's been such a blessing to my life. And I'm sure all of you feel that way too. So there's really no need to feel like, oh my God, like I'm inviting someone to this business. Like it's not a scam. So it's something to be proud of and to really share an opportunity, and using those words helps too. Like I want to share this opportunity for you. I don't know if it's for you, but like it's totally blessed my life. So might do the same for you. So those are the things that have kind of helped me become a better inviter. But that's part of it too. At the beginning, you kind of suck. Like it's just true. When my first couple of invites, it's like not killing it. But you just have to do it. It's like anything else. You're not going to get better by not doing it. So over time, by doing it, you're going to get better and better. But you have to actually do it. Sorry, hate to tell you that. But you do.
It's true. It's one of those things. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's one of those things where it's like you just suck it up, you get it done, and you make it happen. It's like riding a bike. It sucks the first couple of times, but then you get used to it. It's like a no-brainer. Like for me, it's just like, all right, it's done. It's over with. It's part of my power hour, and now I'm done.
Right.
So yeah, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you for that. And I asked her to talk about that because she's consistent. Every month she's adding new coaches to the team every single month. So that means she's getting in our inviting in. And that's one of our big focus. Well, I want to make that a big focus for us this year is that when Emily asks us on Failure Friday, that we're not all saying inviting, that we're saying something else, whether it's personal development or, I don't know, adding to your network. But I want it to not be inviting anymore. I want that to be the thing that we strive in and that we are awesome in, because that's what we're going to work on, because we know that's our weakness. Got to work on the weaknesses so it can become a strength. So thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, my voice. I lost my voice Friday and Saturday, and I got it back yesterday. And of course, talking all day, it's like blah. All right. Next, Cara asked to talk about this real quick. So Cara, I'm going to take you off unmute. Cara, take it away.
Okay, you picked the time when I'm literally merging on I-5. Like, excuse me, let's not die today. Okay,
Did
I
we
got
come
this.
back to you?
No, we're good. I merged.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit today about not only motivation, because we've started this year off so strong, and I'm proud of my team, and I'm proud of all of you, and we're dinging the bell, and it is like really badass. I don't know if you feel badass, but I feel badass, and we all should feel pretty badass. But the problem is not what's happening right now. It's what's going to be happening in a couple of months. Because we're starting out really strong and we're really excited, right? You're reaching out your invites, they're working, you're adding coaches to the team, you're helping to change lives. And this is an awesome feeling. You feel like you're on a high, and this is great. But this is the best time of the year. So not that what you're doing is wrong and not awesome, because it totally is, but we get to kind of like a low point. And that can make you feel super burnt out. So all of these, like we're in the race to 100 invites. And Ashley and I kind of talked about it today on our one-on-one, which made me think about talking about this. But we're on this race to 100 invites, right? So we're talking 3 to 5 people. A lot of us are inviting 10 plus people because we want to build our businesses and start the year strong. But there comes to a point where you're going to either exhaust yourself, exhaust your resources, or all of the above. So to kind of give you an example of this, last year, oh gosh, are we still here? Hello? I can't hear anything.
You're good. You're here.
Oh, okay. My phone your phone is dying. So last year I started off the year super strong, diamond coach, right? Meeting Success Club. And then I had a few personal rocks. I was putting 110% into my business. I had all of these things but I was tired. I was going so hard that it wasn't something that I could keep consistent. So I think it's a call from Summer Tucker. I think she was the one who said it on the National Wake Up Call. She not only talked about like doing what you need to do, but you need to set a pace for yourself that's consistent. So it's not that you shouldn't come out of the gate super pumped, but can you keep the level that you're at now that way through the entire year? Can you invite 10 plus people through the entire year? Because if you can't, you need to reevaluate what you're doing and make sure that that's something you can remain consistent for. Because you don't want to get 3 months from now when it starts getting hard, you're like, well, I didn't hit Success Club. I'm exhausted. You feel frustrated because you didn't hit your goal, and you're exhausted from trying to hit your goal. So it's really just making sure that you have the resources and have the game plan to make sure you keep this up and what you're doing for the entire year. That's kind of where I was going with that.
Perfect. And I agree. And I think this is what Cara and I talked about earlier. I think I talked about with a couple of you on our calls today, is that this momentum that we have now, we got to keep it going. Because what's going to happen is we're going to keep strong the first quarter. So January through March are our best months. And then we'll kind of still do really good in April, May, and June. Then we have July, August, September, and then the rest of the momentum we have now, we got to keep it. Because this is what makes us hit our goals. This is what makes you achieve your why. This is what makes you get out of debt. This is what brings you home with your kids. This is what brings your husband home. This is what you work so hard for. So we got to keep it going, but you have to make sure you don't get burned out. So thank you, Cara. I appreciate that. All right, Stephanie, you want to take it away? Hold on, I have to unmute Ashley Odenwiller. I have to find her on here. She just wants to be like me.
I got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So I posted a video earlier this week in the team page. If you didn't see it, I'll go over it a little bit here. If you did see it, then hopefully you thought it was awesome, because I did. But I'm going to talk about not giving up and when times get tough, like how you just dig in a little bit deeper. So a little bit what I talked about on that call was I'm a diamond coach. I've been coaching, it'll be 2 years in April. And when I started like outright. I got into training right away. I hit Success Club right away, and I never stopped. Like, I decided that I wanted to reach Success Club, like, no matter what. And so every month I go into the month with the mindset that I'm going to hit Success Club. Like, it's not oh, I kind of want to, like, this would be nice. No, I'm going to hit Success Club, like, no matter what. So out of the whole time I've been coaching, I think I've missed it maybe 3 months now, but those 3 months I never was like, oh, I give up. No, it was like I worked my tail off, and this last month was especially difficult because that little sweet pea that was in my lap spent 4 days in the hospital, and I had 0 Success Club points on the last day of the month. And Ashley reached out to me because that's just how awesome she is. She checks in on me, and so does Lindsay, to see how I'm doing. And that's just how we are as a team. If you're ever struggling, as a side note, reach out to somebody and just say, like, hey, I'm having a hard time, or can you give me a pointer or something, just so somebody can boost you and get you get you back in the right direction. But anyway, so it was this last end of the month. It was 4 hours before midnight, and I had 0 Success Club points, and that was going to be my 12th month in a row that I had hit Success Club, which was like a huge milestone for me. Lindsay Sessions and I had been planning to like celebrate that at Summit this year together, because we were like on the same track. But so anyways, I was 4 hours away from the deadline, and Ashley said, you could either give up and call it a year and start fresh in January, or you can dig in and do everything you possibly can. So to make a long story short, at midnight, I had enough challenge packs plus an extra lined up, and I would have had Success Club like 6 or 8, but it came down to like literally like a 2-minute situation where the order didn't get in. It was like 2 effing minutes late, and I missed Success Club by like 2 minutes. I can laugh about it now, but I literally like laid down in my crappy little miniature hospital bed on the floor and like cried, not like a baby, but sobbed, because A, my kid is sick, and B, like I just missed this huge ass goal. But I was like sick to my stomach. The next morning I woke up and I had this like fire inside of me where I almost like felt blessed. Like this was like a blessing in disguise, because sometimes we set these like huge goals and then we don't reach them and we feel like a failure. We're like kicking ourselves in the butt, and I should have did this or I should have did that. But really it's like a blessing in disguise, and there's some other lesson like wrapped up in that failure where you're supposed to learn from that. So for me, I woke up the next morning and thought, gee, that sucks. I missed that big milestone. Am I going to quit the business, or am I going to keep going and come back stronger? And then I told myself, like, yeah, I wanted to reach that, but that doesn't define me as a coach. Like, I'm still kicking ass and working this business with or without that title. So, and prior to this year, like, I actually had a crappy end of the year last year too. I was in a car accident and totaled my truck, and again, like, missed that milestone. So apparently I'm not meant to reach that goal, but
Remind me to stay away from you this December, okay? Like,
I
remind
know,
me
like,
my distance.
New Year's is always bad for me, but I guess my point is that I've been in that situation a couple times where it's literally like 11 o'clock at night and you don't have Success Club reached yet, and it's like, well, do I throw in the towel or do I keep fighting? And to me, it's like, you keep fighting. At least you know when you wake up in the morning, if you miss that goal, that you did every single thing in your power to try to reach that. And I knew at the end of December that night, Ashley knew it, Lindsay knew it, I did everything I possibly could have done. Like, what else could I have done differently? I could have purchased my own success. I could have purchased my own challenge pack 6 hours prior, but I don't want to buy my award. So I guess to summarize it, it's like, if you want to reach Success Club, then go into it with, I'm going to reach Success Club. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to have that attitude. And a couple other things I wanted to mention. One, like, I'm a big advocate. You have to be posting on your page. I don't care if it's about your workout, your new shoes, how you suck at drinking water. Like, you just have to be you, especially now because everybody's like on the fitness bandwagon. 75% of them are going to fall off and get ran over in the next month. You have to keep going, and you have to keep sharing your stories. And I don't eat healthy all the time, and I don't always kill my workouts, but I always post, and people are always watching. And even when you think no one's paying attention, they'll come climbing out of the woodwork a year later and be like, oh my God, I've been watching you for like 370 days. Like, can you please help me? I swear to God that happens. Like, I just sold a challenge pack to somebody who I've been talking to for not a year, but like 4 months. So keep posting, keep sharing your story. Even if you have 150 pounds to lose, there's somebody out there who can relate to you, who's going to see your story and be like, oh my gosh, like, she's serious about this. And people aren't going to take you serious like overnight, but when you are consistent and you're always posting and you're always sharing your story, then they'll start to listen to you. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, so set your goals and don't be afraid to like set big goals and do everything you can to reach them. But if something awful happens, like you get ran over or something and you don't reach your goal, look at it that there's some sort of lesson hidden in that to teach you. So for me, that just fired me up to come back even stronger. So that's my spiel.
Thanks, Stephanie. And she knew I wouldn't let her give up. I would personally drive down to Fort Wayne and kick her ass if she tried. So she's always got that in the back of her head, right, Stephanie?
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. So I'm going to share something with you guys, and then we're going to open it up, and we're going to make a commitment to each other as a team. So every year I make a vision board. If you haven't made yours for this year, get on it. So I looked at mine from last year, and I was like, nope, missed it. Nope, missed it. Nope, missed it. Oh, yeah, definitely missed it. I think I accomplished one thing on my vision board last year. So my goal for last year is to be a 5-star by summit, 10-star by end of the year. Elite team, that's what we wanted. That's what we had talked about. And then the end of this year rolled around. So I guess end of 2015. I was a 2-star. So maybe you'd be like, you should be super happy you're a 2-star. And I am. Don't get me wrong. The reason I'm a 2-star, my husband's a diamond and my second CVC is a diamond. So I am a 2-star by default because my other business centers are diamonds. And that doesn't say anything about the team. It just shows that I did not do what I needed to do last year. I've talked to Stephanie, I've talked to Cara, I've talked to Sessions, I've talked to my people that I'm close to. And my heart was not 100% into the team last year. Yes, I care about every single one of you. But I opened up another business, and my time and my energy and my passion went into that, and it showed. My goal, my number one priority this year is Team Fire to get fit. The entire team. So if you are 10 coaches below me, you are my priority. My priority to have the best trainings, the resources available for you guys so you can succeed. The team calls consistently every single Thursday with awesome trainings, at least the best that I can do with my abilities, to help you reach your goals. If you want to be 5-star, you better believe I'm be right there pushing with you every single month to help you get that goal. You want to be Emerald? I'm going to be there. You want to be a Success Club All-Star? I will be on your ass the last month of the year. My goal and my number one priority this year is for you guys to succeed, because at the end of the day, if I am not helping you guys succeed, I am not being a good upline. I am not being a good leader. And that is my number one goal. I've already started new training this month for leadership training. I already have training lined up for next month. So yes, even I do training. So if you think you're too good for training, you're not. You're never too good for training. My goal is for Team Fire to get fit to be one of the strongest and badass teams of 2016. So you can either join us, you can watch from the sidelines, or you can quit. But I really hope you don't go for the third one. I really don't know what I was going for the third one, but I ran out of options. I hope you join us. I hope you make this the best 2016. Well, it's the only 2016 you have, but I hope you make this the best year yet. I hope that you decide that you're all in, that you're going to give it 110%, and that you're not going to stop. And that when you feel like giving up, you are going to message me. You're going to message Stephanie. You're going to message Kari. You're going to message Leslie, Sessions, whoever it is, and say, I want to give up, but I can't. I want to give up, but you need to stop me. Because you better believe we will do everything in our power to remind you why you joined. So I'm going to leave you with this thought, and then we can open up discussion, but we're going to take a quick picture because we need our first picture of 2016, because I'm going to get in the habit of taking pictures every weekly in our calls. My guy asked me this. If you have not checked out Josh Coates, look him up, Joshua Coates. He does trainings for Beachbody coaches. He trains some of the top coaches in the business, Carlito Carlo, Brittany Powers, Alicia, all these coaches. He does amazing top-notch trainings. But he said on the training that I'm doing with him, if you go all in for the next 362 days, what do you have to lose? If you give this your all and you push and you fight and you pull for the next 362 days, what do you have to lose? Chances are nothing. Chances are you'll be in the best shape of your life. You'll be healthy. You'll have found new friends. You'll have drank Shakeology for 366 days. Chances are you have nothing to lose. So why not give it your all for the next 366 days? And I promise you, if you posted a picture saying you'll be here next December and I get an email saying you're quitting, I will personally come knock on your door and say, excuse me, you posted this picture. I don't think so. So who's in? Are we ready to make this the best year that we have ever had? This is the year we put ourselves on the map and we show people we are not messing around, that we are going to inspire and motivate and help people every single day, because that's what we are motivated to do. We are people that are motivated to do more. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's take a quick team picture, and then I will open it up for anybody that has words of wisdoms or just wants to tell me to screw off because they're not in for the next 362 days. So 1, 2, 3. I think I got it. Oh, well, we're going to go with that last one. That's going to work. So does anybody have anything to add? Y'all are on mute. I will unmute you, or you can unmute yourself. I want to hear from you guys. If you have words of wisdom, if you have a feeling moment, if you just want to say, hell yes, I'm in, this is my goal, count on me, say it. Please do not be silent. For the love of God, can we make a New Year's resolution that we talk on the team calls? Like, can that please be a New Year's resolution?
Yes, why don't I start?
Perfect, Scotty.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll start off with the simple words. Hell yeah, I'm in. You say you're going to help us, and I'm not going to take it for granted. I'm going to use every resource I have and use it to my advantage and bust my ass to get what I need to get. I'm not gonna slack off, screw off on this.
You know what? I told Scotty today, and then yes, Lindsay, I just got your message. I'll do that in 2 seconds. So today I did speed dating with all of you and who signed up, and I love you guys and thank you for signing up. And I will be doing that every 3 months. But I told Scotty I am proud of him. So Scotty's upline quit. Whose upline quit? So I inherited Scotty. Scotty is our only male coach that is actively working the business. If I was Scotty, I'd be like, oh, hell no, I'm out. I'm not dealing with 275 ladies. Bye. But Scotty is that, nope, he's staying and he's not going anywhere. So I give Scotty mad props for doing all with all of us.
Thanks. Yep.
Fire sauce, I guess.
Beachbody stuff with 270 girls on his arms. Scotty's like winning.
That's what I'm saying, right? He's got like the best job in the world.
All right.
I just unmuted you, Lindsay.
So I just wanted to add that everybody has ups and downs in the business. There's going to be months where people just like fall from the sky and you're like, yes, like this is awesome. Like one month, I don't know what month it was, but it was just like 18 Success Club points. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but like awesome. But then there's going to be months where like you've literally invited every person you could ever think of and you're like, nope. But you can't give up when that happens. So I set a goal for myself. For Summit, there was this party that you had to get 25 Success Club points to get to. And I had never gotten 25 Success Club points ever, not even close. And I was like, I'm going to that fucking party. Like, I'll go by myself, but like, I'm going to this fucking party. And I said it for like all month. I would come home like from work and I'd be like, bye Grady, gotta go to work. I'm going to this fucking party. And every day he would bring me dinner and be like, you're going to this fucking party. And literally, it was the last day of the month, and I only had 14. And so I needed like 11 more. And I'm like, no problem. Like, I can get 11 Success Club points in one day. Like, I do that all the time. Never. 0 times. So I pushed until midnight, just like Stephanie did. And I was like, I'm going to this party. And I made it happen. I never actually made it to the party, thanks to
Did you even go to the party? Because I don't think we made it to that party.
I did not make it to the party, but I did get an invite to the party.
She didn't go because she wanted to hang out with her awesome roommates.
Exactly. But I just want to say that, so when that happens and things happen to you and you're like, man, like I either did or did not make this goal, just like Stephanie said, you can't quit. And so a good friend of mine in this business, she's been through the ups and downs with me. She's a 3-star diamond. And she just like had a bad month and didn't reach her goals. She's like, you know what, like I'm just going to take like a week off. And then that turned into 2 weeks off. And that turned into 3 weeks off. And then she's like, I'm back to an Emerald coach. I'm from 3-star diamond to Emerald coach. And all of her coaches were like active, not responding because I'm sure probably because they were like, you kind of gave up on us. And so she's like back at the beginning and very much like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to quit. And I obviously encourage her not to, but it's really hard to go from like 3-star and drop down. You cannot put your business on hold. I broke my foot in August and I literally could not work out barely at all. And I couldn't put my business on hold. I really wanted to, and I'm not going to tell you every day I was fucking crushing it. I felt pretty sorry for myself, but the second you put your business on hold and you're like, next month, you're starting from scratch. So remember this in March or May when you're like, man, like this sucks. I might not reach Success Club, whatever it is. Like, you need to remember this. I'm telling you right now, don't put your business on hold. Even if you miss Success Club, invite 5 more people, because the second you put your business on hold, it's going to crumble to the ground. You built it this fast, but it's going to take you forever to rebuild it. So remember that.
Thank you, Lindsay. And that's true. And Michelle, tell your husband I'm so sorry, but I'm a cursor. I tried very hard. Michelle put in the chat that her husband said our goal.
Sorry, my husband's an idiot.
I'm a cursor by nature. I try really hard not to, but sometimes I just. Anybody have anything else they want to add in? Any words of wisdom, any feeling moments, anything that they want to add? I just want this to be a call that you guys are pumped up about and that you leave knowing that you're a part of something awesome. You're a part of something amazing. And I kind of like what Lindsay, maybe it wasn't Lindsay. No, Stephanie, I don't know who said it, but she said that in a job she was in, she would never have the support she has now. I don't know who said it. It might have been Debbie. It might have been Stephanie. I don't know who it was. It was Debbie. It was definitely Debbie. But she's been working with other coaches that aren't even in her organization, that are just within our team. And she goes, at my other job that I used to work for the state, I didn't have this kind of support. There was nobody cheering me on. There was nobody saying good job. It was like, hey, why didn't you get this done? Hey, why didn't you do that? You have this here. You have the encouragement and the support that you need within this team. You always have somebody that's standing behind you, even if it's not team related. So yeah, that's where I see us in 2016. I see us growing. I see us doing huge things. I see us hitting elite. I see coaches hitting premier. I see coaches becoming 2-star, 5-star, whatever their heart desires. And let me tell you, there is no dream too big. If you want to be 5-star at the end of the year and you're sitting at Emerald right now, go for it. There's absolutely nothing holding you back but yourself. If you are a diamond and you want to be 7-star at the end of the year, go for it. I have seen coaches go from coach to 10-star in 12 months. If you want it, dream. If your dream is not big, if your dream is not making you shake and not making you like excited, you need to dream a little bit bigger. But let's make 2016 our best year yet. Nobody has anything else to add. I will stop recording, and like always, I'll just stay on afterwards.
I'll say one more thing.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to like get excited and like be stupid giddy. Like literally when I first started, like every time I got a challenge pack, I would like do a happy dance like on the countertop in the kitchen. Like I got a challenge pack. Like I was so excited. And of course, like now I'm like almost 2 years into it. So a challenge pack maybe doesn't excite me as much, or, you know, there's like different things that excite me, but don't ever be like apologetic about who you are on social media either, because I know sometimes people are like nervous to post stuff because they don't want to be annoying about their weight loss journey. Well, guess what? Susie over there is complaining about her life nonstop. You think she cares that she's being annoying? Like, don't worry about what other people think. If they don't like your posts, unfollow. They can just keep on going, because you know what? In 6 months, when they're 50 pounds overweight and miserable with their life, they're going to be looking you up. So,
Hey.
keep on going.
Layla says she loves you, but she accidentally sent that to me privately. So I just thought I would relay that message to you, Stephanie.
To me?
Yeah.
I saw her face and I was...
She sent it privately to me. Whoopsies.
Yeah, I sent the chat on accident, but I love you, Stephanie. That was hilarious. Susie gaining 50 pounds. I'm going to be like, I'm right here losing 50 pounds.
That's right.
You guys crack me up. All right, team. We will have our normal call on Thursday. I am doing a training on Gmail, how to organize your Gmail, how to make a system for follow-ups, and anything organizational whatsoever. So for those that were not on the live call, join us. If I see that we're maxing out at 25 on a weekly basis, I will pay the extra to bump us up to the next level, but only if you're committed to joining us every single week. So with that being said, if you have not joined our 100 Race to Nose Challenge, request to join. It's in the team page. I believe Emily shared it. Be a part of it. You don't have to participate, but you can learn a lot of different ways to invite to the business. You can get over that fear. With that being said, here's to an amazing 2016. Here's to hitting our goals, and here's to making it happen.
Down by.